I'm back with Shieldguard Unchained Nerf Edition. I'm just going to play this clip a little bit. I'm going to go off mic and I will be right back with you, okay? Oh my god, oh my god. Did you see? Okay, this guy with the masteries to decrease your skills with a 30% chance when you do damage, when you do like 30% chance of the enemy's max HP, combined with the other skill cooldowns. He doesn't really need the gear, reflex gear, to do all this stuff. He just has to have the masteries. It is very powerful. And Polarium, I'm going to send them this video and I hope they watch it. Please do not over nerf this guy. The only reason he's able to do all this is because he gets 20% per crit additional turn meter. So if you take away just that faction of it, just lower it to either 20% additional turn meter whenever he crits instead of per crit, which is, it specifically states in his skills that it is per crit. So if he fights 4 or 5 or even more champions, he's always going to take an additional turn. So yeah, we get the lower cooldown for his AoE. That's not that big of a deal. Please don't over nerf this champion for new players, free to play players, other players who just want to have fun with him. Nobody else will use him when you nerf him anyways. He's just a guy. He's pretty godly right now. We understand that. I know he's going to get nerfed. Please do not over nerf him. And it would be nice if you introduced a system to where we get back when you do nerf champions and we have them only at 6-star or at least rank 6. You don't need to worry about if we have them at 5-star, things like that. But if we have them at 6-star, you need to put implement a way that we can get chickens back, coin back, and books back. Epic 7 did this after about 2 weeks of launch for global. They did it so when they started nerfing and balancing champions, and even ones that they had done prior still had the ability for about a week. You can always go in there and click it and get your chickens back, get your coin back, and get your books back. There they use different things, but you get what I'm saying. That way, when you nerf a champion, when you balance a champion, we're able to at least get our stuff back. Because sometimes you nerf a little bit hard, and it's hard to keep that 6-star champion there and look at it every day and not feel a little bit angry about what happened to it. Now, I do understand balances are needed. That's fine. We all get that. And I know Shieldguard is going to be balanced. And again, it is only because he's getting that additional turn meter. So keep that in mind. He's getting that additional turn meter. Nothing else is making him overpowered. If you take away that ability, make it 5% per crit. That way he only gets a max of, however many champions he crits on, he only gets 5% additional turn meter. Even if that's too powerful, again, remove it completely or make it 20% just whenever he crits. total, just 20%. That's it. That way he cannot take additional turns. Again, the only reason he's overpowered is because he can keep taking turns. If he gets a refresh from reflex or from the other talents, he can take an additional turn and then immediately, again, AoE. So that is the only reason. Please believe me, Polarium. That is the only reason. You do not need to mess with any other aspect of his kit. Let him be there for new accounts and free-to-play accounts, people to have a good champion to use along with their other starting champions. That's all he's going to be used for. You will not see any more videos after you make these changes for him. He will just be a good champion. Anyways, there is, here he is. You saw him earlier on spiders. You see him doing runs right now. I really want to 60 him, but I'm not going to because Polarium will not give me back my materials that I used to do it with, and I'm going to be pretty salty about that. Now, if that was already in place in game, maybe they're thinking about it, maybe they want to do it and they just need time to implement it. I do believe that. They do want to improve the game. Polarium is working hard to help out everything we do, quality of life changes, all that kind of stuff. It just takes time. So I'm waiting, and if they did have that, again, if they had that in place to where I could get my materials back, I would definitely do it. So here's where we're at. I'm going to kind of stop the video now, and then we'll get into, it does play along. I keep going into dragons, I go into ice columns, I go into a few other things. So if you do want to watch it, I'll let it play. But as far as my commentary, I'm going to cut it here, and I will see you guys on the next video. And let's have a moment of silence for our boy Shieldguard, because we know that Nerf is coming. I would like to note that they are working on the AI. When you get to bosses who have 2 champions, a lot of champions do not do their AoE abilities. You have people like Foley who won't do their AoE or won't do their abilities here to take out these side guys, so where they can't res. You have other champions like you see here, Shieldguard. They do the same thing whenever there are a champion. He did this on the keep runs I did when I did solo keep runs. The keep lord would be there, the boss would have his 2 side champions, and my guy would never AoE, which is really painful. It slows down runs, and we know Polarium is working on the AI as well, so hopefully we'll see some changes to that shortly. So that's all I had to put in. I will see you guys again on the next video.